Hello everyone, welcome back to SFDC Commando. Today I'm gonna share about data security in Salesforce. Today you will learn how data security, especially profile and roles, how these two are set up in Salesforce. And I'll just show you or walk you through the easy example to understand what is profile and what is roles and how we'll manage those configuration in Salesforce. So definitely you can correlate with the example what I'm gonna give you with the Salesforce actual implementation. So to before to start that, I'll just brief on you like type of access we have in Salesforce. So we have four categories like organization, objects, fields, and record. So further, I have categorized into two called like profile and role. So if you see here, like under profile, we can have the access of objects, fields as well as record. However, in role, we can have the access on records only. We can't restrict anything using roles. So it's basically open up the access to a higher level of the reportees, yeah, on your role hierarchy. So that is role. And in role we can have just two type of access, either it could be read only or update. So these two access we can provide using role. However, with the profile we can set up the access, or we can define the access to particular type of profile or group of user. So I'll just take you there to the example so that you will relate what I'm talking about. So let's open one example. So we'll cover profile first, because profile is like very hot topic. Like, so sometimes difficult to understand what all we can do with profile. So in profile, just keep in mind, like we can either keep the access or restrict the access using profile. Yeah. So that is the main purpose of profile, and this is very much needed whenever you onboard any user or you create any user in Salesforce. So without profile you can't onboard or create user in Salesforce. So now just take the have a look on this example where I have created one building, you can say. So this is I'm sure this not look like building, but assume that this is a building. Yeah. And here we have some bedrooms like bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3 I have created, and same living area, kitchen, restroom and guest room. So assume this is your one Salesforce application. Yeah. And you have different object, you can assume in that way, or you can assume in different tab or whatever you think of. Now once you have this app, but the same time you have somebody to live in or somebody to help you in this house, correct? So now I have identified the user who's gonna use this building or who gonna work on this building. So definitely first will be your owner or yourself, who is the owner of this house. Yeah. Now second, I have created the actor as like cook, who's gonna cook food for you. And the third one is like maid, who is gonna do the cleaning or other stuff for your house. Now assume that your maid is having access to entire building, like they can go to the bedroom 1, bedroom 3, living area, kitchen, restroom, guest room. Yeah. But definitely some of the premises you will not allow her or him to go. Yeah. So you want to restrict something so that he or she will not have the access to visit there or do some work. So what you are gonna do is you will create a new profile and restrict whatever you want to restrict for this particular group of user that is made. Yeah. Now take the another example of your cook. So your cook, where is gonna work? Definitely in kitchen, or might be restroom or guest room, this three area. But rest of the area definitely you're gonna restrict him, saying that okay, this cook is not allowed to go to the bedroom 1, 2, 3 or living area, or could be living area. so you want to restrict those area for him. So that's all you can do with profile. So we'll create a new profile and assign to this group of people who is like cook, and owner is like kind of having the all the access, because they can do whatever they want to do with this house. If they want to construct a new floor, if they want to demolish one floor, they can do, because is the owner. So in Salesforce, what you can do, you can assign the profile as system admin. So system admin is the superior user in Salesforce. So this is like very basic example I've given you to understand profile, what you can do with the profile, whether you want to give the access or restrict the access. So you have to just identify and give the access or restrict the access to the user. So this is the main use. And if you correlate with the Salesforce, is like if you create any profile or have, if you have already profile with you and you want to give the field level access, you can also do that. If you want to have the like object level access, you can do that. Yeah. And it may also vary to different profile. If I'll give you the another example, suppose your maid is working on bedroom 1, she is just cleaning the house, and she is not allowed to open the drawer, correct? So opening the drawer is, you can assume that that is the field. So field level access you have restricted her, saying that okay, she is not allowed to open. Just she is, I mean opening means like she is not having the access to update. She will have just access to see the wardrobe, but she is not allowed to see what is there inside. So this kind of field level access you can manage in profile. So hope you understand what you can do with the profile. So profile, you can give the access on the object level, field level, even record level access also you can give. You can give the app. Suppose you have two buildings, so only one building is allowed to visit, that kind of access also you can manage. So this is just example to understand the profile. Hope you are clear with the example. Now let's move into the role, and what is role and what you can do with the role. So role is like very much straightforward. Is a like simple organization hierarchy where whoever sit on the top, they can have the view or update access on the their reportees or under their reportees as well. For example, if you see here, this is the simple architecture of your team. Take the example of your team where you are working. You suppose you are as a developer, and top of you you have a lead to whom you are reporting, and there is a another hierarchy is a manager where leads are gonna report him or her. So if developer is having or created any record, or they are working on any assigned item, definitely leads is gonna have the access or the visibility what they are gonna or what they are going to do and what they are doing on the project. Now the same whatever lead is working on, definitely manager will have the view, and the same information whatever developer is working on, lead will have the information, and lead will pass the same information to manager. So manager will have all the visibility or access what developer is also doing, and the same what leads are also doing. So whoever sit on the top, they will have the access to their reportees as well as underneath reportees as well. Yeah. And what kind of access they will get? So they will get only two type of access, read and update. They will not have, so whatever the record developer has created, lead will not get the access to delete. They will get the access to just read or update. Yeah. And role is very much proportion to records. We cannot define the field level access, only we can define the record level access, either read or update. So hope you understand what is role and how it works.